ahead and arm it right now. And let me open my door. Close it violently. You see what I'm saying? That was one shot there. That was not a cutscene. That's the sound that you get. YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Knockout360 here with another video for you guys. So as you can tell, I'm in a car that makes this a car vlog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So let's get into it, guys. We've got a big update for the channel, guys. We have ourselves a legitimate sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Carlock. That's right, Carlock Car Security Systems, right? Carlock Car Security is a device that I stand by, obviously, and I recommend to you guys numerous times throughout all of my videos whenever car security comes up in the discussion. Let's see here. If you own a Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger, and I'm sure a list and array of other cars, which I will also put that in the link in the description so that you can find out whether it actually fits your car or not. I highly recommend Carlock, ladies and gentlemen. Peace of mind, extra security, knowing that your $40, $50, $60, $100,000 investment is safe and sound. I highly recommend Carlock. That's right, Carlock. I'm putting it all up in your face. This video is being sponsored by Carlock. Now, you guys have heard me talk about Carlock for quite some time. You've heard me talk about the features, kind of one-off, you know what I'm saying? I never actually go into detail as to what Carlock is, how it can benefit you, and whether or not it's worth the investment. So I'm going to start with the app itself, right? I'm going to start with the app and everything that the app allows you to do. And this app is not only for iPhone, it's for Android as well. I'm not sure why you're still using Android. You're driving a $60,000 SCATPACK or a $100,000 HELLCAT, but somehow or another you're still using Android. Listen, you know, different strokes for different folks. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not a tech YouTuber. I'm just messing with you. But Carlock does come for both, or it is optimized for both Apple as well as Android devices, right? So like I said, let me get into the app and how the app works and the functionality of it, and then we'll actually talk about the device and then how, I guess, I use it, right? All right, guys, so like I told you, Carlock comes from not only Apple products, but it also comes for Android products as well. So hit up the Google Play Store and go to work on it. I'm going to put the link in the description for everything that you guys need, from where you can download it, how you download it, what the procedures are once you've downloaded it, how to get started from there. Trust me, everything will be in the description, and I'll make sure to reference that in this video at some point. Now, on to the good stuff. This is my iPhone. This is how I have it set up. As you can see, I've got Carlock here, and I've also got Carlock in my, I guess, quick setting notifications, right? And the reason I have it set up that way is because I need to be able to arm it and disarm it relatively quickly without actually going into the app. I just want to go to my quick settings. As you can see, it's red, which means that this car is armed. As far as the security is concerned, once I tap that, it turns green. As you can see, Carlock is disarmed. So I can shake it, I can start the engine. I'm not going to get a notification, but as soon as I go that route, Carlock is armed and we're hot and ready to go. So for the sake of not activating this thing every 2 seconds that I move or shake or something like that, let's just get into the app. All right, so the first screen that you're going to be greeted with now, this looks similar to the actual notification screen that I had earlier. It's green because it's not activated, right? This is my actual location of where my car is parked. I'm actually at Mallard Creek Park for all you guys that's in Charlotte. So it literally shows my transit, or I guess my journey, right, from my home to where I am now, which is a good thing on behalf of this security device, because it can not only act as a security device in the sense that it prevents your car from being stolen or anything like that, but it can also act as a GPS tracking device in the sense that it shows where your car has been at all times and where it is at all times as well. So for instance, if you have somebody driving your car for whatever reason, and you loan them the car and you just want to check up on your car to make sure that they're not taking your car to the drag strip or to California, and you live in North Carolina, you can track your car in real time right here from the app. It's going to track where your car has been. For all you guys, whenever you take it to Dodge and they take your car back to the back, you can make sure that they're taking it to the back and not taking it to Popeyes or something like that, right? So as you can see, it's disarmed. It's showing you the location of as far as where I've been. And up here, if you can see, 6.34 miles tells you exactly how far I've driven from the last time that my car was turned off to where it is now. So it literally tells you how far your car has been driven, down to the foot, how far your car has been driven from your location, as in where you started, to where you are now. Now, 6 miles is from my house to the park that I'm at right now. 18 minutes and 54 seconds, that's how long I've actually driven. I know that seems long. I actually drove around the park quite a bit just to get a good spot to film this video. But since my car was last turned off, or I guess last turned on, to now, I've driven it for 18 minutes and 54 seconds, and I've driven it 6.9 or 6.34 miles. So I'm telling you, when I say that this security system is all-encompassing, I mean just that. It gives you everything you need to know. Now let's go ahead and get into some different screens here. If you're a nerd and you like GPS coordinates, like longitude, latitude, it gives you that as well for all you nerds. And then you can copy that and, send it to somebody if you're nerdy like that. But it literally gives you that option, GPS coordinates, and then your longitude, latitude. For whatever reason, if you need to give that to the police, they can literally GPS your damn car to the foot as to where it is. If you're coming out the store or something like that, hit that navigate to car button, and then it's going to open up your default Maps app and literally walk you to where your car is. You got normal, satellite. It's going to give you satellite view of where you're located, hybrid view, and then normal. I like normal because it just looks more, aesthetically pleasing if you ask me. Let's go ahead and get to a different screen here. Click on this little button here. Now we are actually in the Carlock app. We're seeing everything that comes with the app. The first screen that we're going to see here, or first option rather, is dashboard. So that's just going to be your screen where you should be able to basically see everything. GPS signal is at an 11. Apparently that's not too good. I don't know if that's because of the trees, maybe the roughage, maybe this particular area. But they're saying that I have an 11 signal strength here, which I would imagine is between the device and, the GPS satellites that the device is using. It tells you how much battery power you have in the car, 12.6. That may just be because my car is off. You can see it took a huge downturn when I turned my car off, and now that it's off at this point, gives you the like I said, the signal strength. So for you guys that live like way in the country or something like that, it will let you know how strong the signal that your device is essentially receiving. The network or whatever the case may be, which could benefit a lot of you guys who live in the mountains or live far in wherever you guys live, because it just helps to know how much signal strength you have. Maybe you're in a bad area. So as you move from screen to screen, gives you your average speed. Let's not even worry about that. No, that was just a crazy day for me. Gives you your top and your average speed. 96 miles an hour, for March. I'm pretty sure I've done a little bit faster than that. That may actually be my average speed, 96 miles an hour when you average it all together, 96 miles an hour. And then, of course, it says statistics for March. So specifically for this month, I've driven 225 miles. I've been in my car for a total of, looks like 8 hours here. And I've taken 20 trips. Like, that's crazy. The fact that it gives you all that statistics is wild. I mean, from the amount of miles that you've driven for the month of March. Now, mind you, we're only in like the 6th or 7th day of March. In 7 days, I've been in my car for 8 hours and driven 225 miles and taken 20 trips. Then it gives you a driving score. Now, of course, this driving score is strictly based off of the Carlock app and kind of, their parameters and statistics as far as what they think you should be driving. I'm at about an 80. I don't know if that's good, but I would imagine it is, because when I was in school, and 80%, that was passing. So I'm assuming that I'm passing right now, given the fact that I'm driving this car. 85 is my normal, but for the month of March, I'm right at 80. Once again, it gives you your miles, your time, your trips, all that good stuff. Scroll again, and then it's just going to give you a total breakdown. Top speed for the month of March, and I know for a fact that that's not true, that my top speed was 95 miles an hour, but I guess it looks better that way. Driving score 80, average speed 27 miles an hour, probably a little bit faster than that, but that's what Carlock is saying. So you scroll through these screens on your dashboard, it just gives you a bunch of different metrics that you may find helpful, you may not, but it's there for you. When you go to log, now this is an important screen. This is an important screen because this is literally going to give you everything that has taken place on your car for quite some while. If I'm not mistaken, you should be able to pretty much scroll through infinity. Now, the Carlock tag is actually a separate device. It's a little device, no bigger than an Apple AirTag. If you've ever seen an Apple AirTag, it comes with 3M sticky tape, and essentially you take that Carlock device and you stick it to the inside of your car. The purpose of this is that it allows your phone to connect to that Carlock device via Bluetooth, so that every single time that you're in range of your car, it automatically disables the security. As opposed to you having to come in here and physically disable it from your phone, it will do it automatically once your Bluetooth is in range of the Carlock device. I don't use that device because I noticed that too many times I'm walking towards my car and it does that, and I don't like it. I don't want my car to be disabled just because I walked in front of it. And, you know, as I'm walking away or as I disappear, it takes a minute for it to, rearm. To my understanding, as long as you're in Bluetooth range, it's going to go ahead and disable. But as soon as you're out of Bluetooth range, it's going to re-enable. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is if for some reason I'm close to my car and it's not engaged, there could be a situation where somebody steals my car and maybe I just don't see it or I don't hear it or whatever the case may be. So I actually have Carlock tag disabled, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. Timer lock, I have that enabled. So the great thing about timer lock is that timer lock will automatically engage Carlock security features 5 minutes after your car's engine is turned off. So as soon as you get home and you turn your car off, within 5 minutes of the engine being off, it automatically engages. That way you don't have to go to your phone and engage it. You don't have to hit a button to engage it. It engages automatically within 5 minutes of your engine being turned off. So if you walk in the store, within 5 minutes of that engine being turned off, it automatically engages and it sends you a notification. I would much rather that than the Bluetooth. Not to mention, in some scenarios, I may not even have my phone with me and the Bluetooth doesn't pick up and it simply doesn't disengage. So I actually have that disabled. I have the timer lock enabled. Scheduler. The benefit of Scheduler is that it literally allows you to click on a particular day and time and say, I want my device to be locked every single day at this time. So for a lot of you guys that get ready for work, when you get home at 5 o'clock and you know that you're asleep by 11 o'clock, you may want to make sure that your device automatically arms itself at 11 p.m. every single night. Regardless of whether you're close to the car or whatever the case may be, you want it to arm every single night at 11 p.m. As you can see, it gives you the dates. We're looking at a Sunday, Monday. I have them all green because I want that manual ability to lock it and arm it as I choose. I don't want it to work by a certain time of day, but you can choose that. So for instance, 1 a.m., you want it to be locked. You want it to be locked from 1 a.m. to maybe 8 a.m., which is when you wake up and you're getting ready for work. By 9 a.m., it's unlocked, and you normally get to work at 10 a.m. So between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., it's unlocked, obviously, because you're driving. Once you park your car at 11 a.m., it's armed again. And then you can set it up for the next day, and then the next day, so on and so forth. I have that enabled, but I'm not actually using it. Let's see here. Settings. So basically here is where you can just kind of customize it. You can change the color. You can change the icon. I have a muscle car icon, the units. Maybe you're not familiar with Imperial. Maybe you want something else. Default trip tag, personal, hybrid. You can have it set to where it actually calls you when you get certain notifications. So if you wanted to call you, if your car was to start, you can get that. Unfortunately, you only get 5 of those at a time. If you wanted text messages, you can get those. Unfortunately, you only get 5 at a time. Vibration. So these are the types of notifications that I actually have set for my car. Monitored circle size, normal. That's just kind of how it looks. Vibration. So if my car vibrates, I want a notification. If for some reason there's a signal loss, as in somebody kicked it out, I want a notification. Smart lock, I want a notification. Harsh driving, stuff like that. I don't really care about harsh driving because I drive harshly from time to time, and I don't want 1,000 notifications to show up on my screen. So I have that turned off. But vibration, I want that turned on. Vibration allows you to obviously get a vibration, and you get a loud notification. So you'll get that loud audible sound that I'll let you guys hear in a minute. But I have all of that turned on. Profile, it's just kind of, showing you your car and when your session expires. I actually need to talk to my guy about that because that should be expiring soon. So that is the app, right? So now that we're done with the app and how I use the app, let's get into the actual device itself. Now, for you guys that drive Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers, at least the late models, I'm not sure how the 14s and 13s work. your OBD sensor is literally right in the driver wheel well. This is where Carlock will hang out. That is Carlock right there as it's plugged in. One thing you'll need to be mindful of is that it is sometimes difficult, like I'm going to show you. The biggest issue that I had when I first installed this in my car was accidentally confusing it with the parking brake and kicking out. As you can see, the parking brake is right here. Right? That's where the parking brake is. That's where Carlock is. So you have to be mindful that you do not kick out Carlock. It will fall out because it's essentially just kind of plugged in. It's not locked in, but it will fall out if you kick it and you don't know what you're doing. You'll get used to it. When I first bought it, I was kicking it out every single day, but over time, at this point, I know to let my foot kind of get in there and then do it that way. That's where it's plugged in. Let me unplug it. It's literally that simple. Bada boom. Carlock. That's what it looks like. And literally just like that, I got a notification, device disconnected. And this went to my Apple Watch, and we'll talk about that in a minute. You can also set up your Apple Watch to where you get notifications to your watch as well as your phone. Right? You can get a redundant situation. So maybe you have your phone sitting on the counter, but your watch is on you. You'll get that notification to your watch as well. It'll give you a vibration alert as well as an audible notification. And as you can see, this particular notification, let's see if I can get it to focus. This particular notification is telling me that it's been disconnected, and it says by Carlock. So I'm telling you guys, if you've got your device on you, on your wrist, in your pocket, Carlock is not going to let you down. Seriously. Let me see if I can scroll. And then as you scroll down, it tells you exactly see what I'm saying? Device disconnected, Dodge Charger SCATPACK 3622 at 5:58 p.m. Tells you exactly when it was disconnected. Tells you for your car, the time and the date, all that good stuff. So you'll get that notification as well. And then, of course, it comes to your phone at the same time. Let me see if I can get it to focus. You see what I'm saying? High battery drain. I don't know why it does that. I think it has something to do with the fact that the device has been disconnected. But you see the first one there, device disconnected. Auto lock has been overridden because the device is disconnected. High battery drain. That's only kind of a notification just letting you know that the device has been disconnected and it's no longer plugged into any sort of battery source. This is what the device actually looks like. So that's the case that it comes in. This is literally what it looks like. This is what it'll look like for Dodge Charger and Dodge Challenger drivers. As you can see, it's got the pins system here that you just plug in. I don't know how many pins that is. That looks like what? 2, 4, 6, 8. What's that? 16 pin or whatever. Plugs right in there. It doesn't light up or anything. Doesn't make any noise. Plastic device. Not too heavy. Not too, you know what I'm saying, light. Feels solid. And you just plug that bad boy. Bad boy. I feel like an old man saying that. Plug that bad boy. What the hell is it? I'm doing this with one hand. Plug right in there. And you see that? Already got a notification that connection has been restored. Went straight to my phone. Right straight to my phone and then my Apple Watch. You scroll up a little bit. What does that say? Device connected. Dodge Charger, 6:01 p.m. That means we're good. It should have went to my phone as well, and it did. Device disconnected. Device disconnected 5:58 p.m. Device reconnected at 6:01 p.m. So we're good to go. So that's the actual device there. The good brothers and sisters over at Carlock has already figured that out for you. So a lot of Dodge Charger and Dodge Challenger owners have a problem with kicking that device out. I had that problem initially. I had to train myself to put my foot under it and then put the parking brake, because every time I park my car, I always use the parking brake. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I do. So I'll engage the parking brake, but I'm mentally thinking about the device. Whenever I've noticed that whenever I take my car to Dodge or have somebody work on it, they always inherently kick out the device because they don't know that, for one, it's there, and two, they don't know that they can kick it out that easily. It will fall out, unfortunately, but as easy as it comes out, you can plug it right back in. But the good brothers and sisters over at Carlock has actually thought about that ahead of time. They have a device that will, to my understanding, that you can hardwire to your battery, if I'm not mistaken. I'll confirm that. That will allow the device to stay in there at all times. And once it's hardwired to the battery and to the OBD, it's not coming out ever. There's some cables and all that good stuff involved. I don't have that setup. I like this setup. Really simple, really clean. I don't like getting under the hood of my car and messing with the battery or connecting anything. One thing I did want to talk about, use my code Knockout360. That's Knockout360, the word Knockout360. You will not only, let me make sure I get this correct here. You use my code, go on Amazon.com, type in Carlock, use Knockout360. It's going to give you 10% off of the Carlock device itself. So when you buy it, 10% off of your purchase at the time. And then once you have purchased it and you've gone through the procedure, I'm going to ask for a subscription activation code. Once again, use Knockout360, guys. I'm taking care of you. I'm taking care of you on the actual device itself, and I'm also taking care of you on the monthly subscription. So the device itself, you use Knockout360 in the Amazon store cart, it's going to get you 10% off of the device. And then once you get to the activation screen, and then it wants you to use an activation subscription code or an activation code for the subscription, once again, use Knockout360, all capital words or all capital letters, one word, Knockout360 on all caps. I'll put it here in the description for you. When you do it that way, that promo is going to give you an extra 14 days for your free trial subscription. So I know that a lot of you guys are on the fence. You got no problem buying it, but you may have a problem doing the monthly subscription. I get that. I feel that, no problem there. When you use my code with the monthly subscription option, so when you download the app and you go into the subscription section and it wants you to enter in a promo code, you use my code, that's going to give you an extra 14 days, which is literally an extra 2 weeks to test out this device. You say, you know, I only drive my car every so often. I didn't have enough time to do it within the free trial. That's when you use my code and you get those extra 14 days. So not only am I taking care of you on the price of this bad boy when you initially buy it, but I'm also taking care of you on the monthly subscription service. Knockout360 all the way around. Whenever you see a promo code box, put your boy's link, you know, YouTube channel in there. Start saving, man. Another question that you guys have, will Carlock work with my car? Now, I've already told you it's pretty much going to work for all Dodge products, Charger, Challenger. If you have questions about whether or not it's going to work for your car, there's a link in the description of this video and of every video going forward where it will give you a list of all of the cars, makes, models, years, all that stuff, and it'll let you know whether or not it's going to work for your car. To my understanding, you want to make sure that you get the right car, make, model, year, and all that good stuff correctly, because not everybody's OBD sensor is the same. So that product, I stand by it. It does what it's supposed to do. The notifications that I have set up are vibration detection, engine start detection, move detection, which basically means vibration. As soon as I have this car, as soon as I lock it, I'll give you guys a demonstration right now. So I'm going to go ahead and arm this bad boy. You've already seen the device disconnect notification, and you already saw the device reconnection notification. I'm going to go ahead and arm it right now, and let me open my door. Close it violently. You see what I'm saying? That was one shot there. That was not a cutscene. That's the sound that you get. That was right in your face. So you'll get that notification for any sorts of vibration. You'll get an engine start notification whenever your car has been started, right? So let's start the engine.
X-band, K-band, A-band.
What does that say?
Laser.
Engine start.
GPS connected.
Engine has been started. You see what I'm saying? So guys, when I tell you this product is legit, I mean just that. Vibration detection, engine start, your car has been moved notification, device disconnected. So if somebody gets cute and they think that they know that because you have Carlock, all I need to do is disconnect it. As soon as they disconnect it, you get a notification, right? And then that's when you come the hell out and you see what's going on. But there's really no way of cheating this system, to be quite honest with you. I mean, a lot of people have said, well, I just need to disconnect it. If you disconnect it, I get a notification from that, right? Which defeats the purpose of trying to disconnect it, right? It's legit, guys. I'm not lying to you. Link in the description, everything that you need to know. Use my code Knockout360, all one word, all capital letters, for discounts. Like I said, you get a 10% discount for the device itself when you put it in your cart on Amazon, and then you also get an extra 14-day free trial when you use it for the subscription portion of activating your monthly subscription. Knockout 360, I'll put all relevant links and everything in the bottom. Protect your car, protect your assets. You know, just protect yourself, guys, and do it with the best. Carlock is the best. Carlock is what I use. Official sponsor of Knockout 360. As always, like, subscribe, comment, talk to me. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me on the gram, Knockout 360. I mean, that's my Instagram. Hit me there if you want to get into the specifics. If maybe you didn't hear something that you want to know. Hit me there. We can talk about it. I guarantee you I have a legitimate answer for you. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.